It was past midnight in New York City. The streets above were empty, but deep below, the subway still breathed. Metal echoing against concrete, lights flickering like dying stars. Ethan was heading home from work. Exhausted, he entered the last train of the night. Only 2 people were inside. A woman sleeping near the corner, and a man sitting at the far end, wearing an old, dusty hat that hid most of his face. The train started moving. The sound of the wheels echoed endlessly. Clack, clack, clack. Ethan sat quietly scrolling on his phone. But after a few minutes, he noticed something strange. Every time the train passed a tunnel light, the man at the end of the car looked a little closer. He blinked. Maybe he was just tired. He looked again. The man hadn't moved, still sitting there, still facing down. But when the train stopped at the next station, Ethan looked out the window and saw the reflection in the glass. The woman was gone, and the man was now sitting right behind him. Ethan turned instantly. The seat was empty. He stood up, heart racing. The train doors closed, and they were moving again. He tried to calm himself, telling his mind it was just stress. But then, the subway lights went out. Complete darkness. Only the distant sound of the wheels beneath him. Then, a whisper.
You shouldn't be on this train.
The voice was right beside his ear. The lights flickered back. The car was empty. Ethan ran to the next cabin. Locked, he banged on the door, screaming for help. No one answered. The train sped up. The stations were no longer familiar. The names on the signs were unreadable. Just black smudges passing by. He checked his phone. No signal. Then he looked up and froze. Every digital screen inside the subway, the time display, the security monitor, was showing his own face live. And below it, a message appeared.
You were never supposed to leave.
The train stopped suddenly. The doors opened to a dark, empty platform. On the wall, he saw graffiti glowing faintly in red. Last stop for the living. Ethan stepped out. The train doors closed behind him, and the sound of the departing train faded into silence. He turned around. The platform was endless, stretching into the dark, and from far away he heard it again. The sound of footsteps, and the whisper of the man in the hat.
You took my seat.